and we're just talking about like the power of social media, because obviously we're doing these videos and stuff to try to like raise awareness for LevelEsq and Idea Financial. And there was like a contestant on American Idol, and the way they did all of the auditions like online this year, and then they invited certain people to come back. And this girl was a babysitter for this woman, and she used to sing to the woman's kid. And the woman videotaped her without her knowledge, singing to the kid because she was always shy about singing. And then she showed her the video, and she asked if she could post it on TikTok. And the girl said yes, and she got 18 million views on TikTok for that one video.
That's
18
insane.
million views. And one of those views was an American Idol producer who asked her to come and audition because of her singing voice. And so it's like unbelievable to me, like the reach that you can get just from
so
talking to people
powerful.
like this. You know, obviously we have to spend money on marketing and do all that other normal bullshit. I hate cost per click and Google Analytics and all that crap. If we can just reach people this way and explain to them raw what it is that we do, that's, I think, the best way for us to promote
powerful. You know, I told you a while ago, I watched this great documentary on Netflix. I'm always telling him about documentaries that I watched, and I don't think he's ever listened to me once, probably 500 times.
Yeah, but I tell you about series that you should watch, and you don't ever watch them.
I don't like watching that bullshit on TV. So I watched a great documentary about ZZ Top, and they were an awesome band, and they had some success, but they were one of the early adopters and embracers of MTV and the music video format and genre, and that just catapulted them into international stardom. And I looked at that, I said, well, social media, it's not unprecedented. It's not like this is the first time in humanity that you have like this force multiplier for marketing and for advertising. You know, every so often something comes along, and you either catch that boat or you embrace it or you don't and suffer the consequences.
Yeah, but you were not an embracer.
I'm still not. I'm reluctant.
You are reluctant.
I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I don't go on it typically for my personal reasons. I embrace it for commercial reasons, but personally, I still can't.
I always applaud Larry whenever I see him post anything on LinkedIn. You know, if I see
It's
a
a
LinkedIn.
process.
However, when you post something on LinkedIn, you get a lot of views because people aren't used to seeing shit by you.
People just like the mustache.
Yeah. When you had the mustache, that was definitely one of the best.
I've gotten more used to LinkedIn. I appreciate it for what it is.
Well, it's amazing to me though. I was just saying before we went back on video is that I started a TikTok account. I don't have any followers. I don't even know much about it. I only do it because my daughter does TikTok, and I figured why not just start an account. And I posted an outtake of one of these videos that we're doing, and I got like almost 300 views on it. And I know that's not a ton, but for someone who has 0 followers, doesn't even know how to use the platform, doesn't know what the hell he's doing, I realized, holy shit, like 300 people actually took the time to watch that video.
Yeah, people are bored.
But if that many people will watch something that I haven't even tried to promote, if it means that the message can get out so much more simply and less expensive, cheap, free, than spending all this money trying to figure out the right ways to maneuver and reverse engineer Google or the internet. Just get the message out on some videos, and people, if they're interested, are going to watch, and then boom, all of a sudden you get followers. Like I did this interview with this guy on YouTube that his tag is the credit plug. And his whole thing is that he reviews all different types of small business lending products and consumer. And most of the time he does it just himself talking to the camera. But when I saw what he was doing, somebody here had told me about it. I contacted him. I said, why don't we set up an interview? It turns out he uses this platform to act as a loan broker because people go to him and they ask him for help.
Yeah, it's a smart model.
And he's able to send those leads to different funders. I went on that show and I did his thing. Dude, you remember how many leads we got just from that?
He almost shut us down.
Yeah, he was like breaking our direct channel because
he did break.
Yeah, because he had like 125,000 followers. They heard about the product. I didn't spend $1 doing it, and all of a sudden we have all these leads, and our direct team's like, holy shit, like we don't have enough bandwidth to handle the amount of leads that we're getting from this, and we didn't spend anything.
It's so powerful.
Yeah, so it's like if that guy can deliver us that much just from one conversation, there's no reason why we shouldn't be constantly bombarding YouTube and the internet with our message, because we have great stuff to offer. It's just about getting it in the hands of the people that need it.